Howdy, Kaylee here from the Crop Box. Today we have another fantastic craft challenge and we're going to be showing you how to make these lovely Easter chicks. They also have some sweeties inside, so they make ideal gifts for children. If you've got school friends at school or your siblings, really creative, something little, and you're going to enjoy them at the end. Let's get cracking. So what you need for this challenge is an egg carton. You also want some paints, so ideally you also want some orange paint for the beak, but if you haven't got orange, we've got red and yellow, so we're going to mix ours together. We've also got our paintbrush and some water. We've got some orange card in case you don't have any orange paint or red and yellow paint for the beak. We've also got a black pen, some scissors, a glue stick, and we've got our lovely sweeties as well. So the first thing we're going to do is get our egg carton. Now, instead of getting a plate or something to put our paint in, we're going to use one side of our egg carton. So if we just rip it down the bottom in half, and we've got one side that we're going to pop our paint in, and we've got the other side that we're going to cut for our Easter chicks. Okay, so we're going to place one side of our carton, the one that hasn't got all the imprints onto one side, because we don't need that just yet. But what we do need are our scissors. So adults, you might need to help your children with this part. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut out 2 of the egg cartons, okay? So just be really careful when you do it. And you just want to make sure that you really get your scissors in there and cut around one edge of your egg carton. And then we want another one as well. If you've got these long bits here, you just want to trim them just so that they're level with the egg carton. Okay, so now we've got our egg cartons. You can see they do look a little bit rough. What I would do is take the one that looks better than the other one, and that's going to be our base where we're going to put all our sweeties. So the first thing we're going to do, if you see these flaps on the side, is we're just going to bend the opposite sides over like that, and they're going to be our little wings. And then the front one here, we're going to bend forward as well. And then this back one, we don't really need that, so we can just cut that one off. And then what we're going to do with the wings is we're just going to sort of make a little triangle like that. So if you can see, and we're going to do the same on the other side. And then we're going to do our beak at the front, like that. And then what you should have is something that looks a little bit like that. And we're going to do the same with this as what we've done with this one. So we're going to cut the triangles. And don't worry if you've cut these off by accident, that's absolutely fine. What you can do instead is get some orange card for the beak, and you can get some other coloured card for the wings and just stick it on instead if you've cut them off already. So don't worry too much about that. So we're just going to finish this one off like that. And then you also have another side. So you should have 2 shapes that look like that. So next job is to start painting it. So what you might need to do is put some newspaper down like we have, just so that we don't get any paint on the table. So adults, parents, you might need to help with this bit as well. So we're just going to get some of our paint. We've chosen yellow for this next one. So you can use most paints, children's paints that you find in the shops. If you've got some paint lying around, most paints will do this, as it's only an egg carton, so you will be able to paint it fairly easily. So we're going to get our yellow paint and we're going to start painting our egg cartons. And what we're going to do is we're going to leave the beak without any paint on it, because we're going to put the orange colour on there to make the beak once the paint has dried. Okay, so now we have both of our cartons, and we've also we've painted both of them, and we've also done the orange beaks as well. So we've mixed our red and yellow paint, which is made orange, and we've done both of our beaks. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to take a black pen, and on the face of our carton, we're just going to do our eyes, like so. So there we go, we now have our eyes. And we're just going to pop our little sweeties in, like so. And pop the big ones on the bottom. And then we're just going to tuck the 2 triangle bits in at the side. It's a little bit fiddly. but you will get there. And then you have your Easter chick. And here's some that we made earlier. So thanks for watching, everybody. Feel free to follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and you can also view the craft on our YouTube channel. I hope you like the craft. Get cracking, create your own little Easter chicks and have fun. See you soon. Bye.